born and brought up in India, and the place in India is called Pune, where I did my all studies, and then again moved to the corporate world, wherein I was doing jobs. So I've worked in all different sectors, different fields since my college days, you can say. So with the college days when I was doing this, I was having a family business which I was even taking care of a bit of as a part time, so that I can learn a lot of things. So that's where the zeal, the passion came into my mind, where I need to actually get into the business. To get into a journey, you need a vision. So that vision was there in mind. But then, what about the front face? Like the previous module, what was there with our family as a legacy business? First thing, I want to carry my legacy to an international market. So that came into my mind when I went to international market. I came to international market. I have seen different malls, different stores, the beautiful concepts, what they do, the designing and everything. So that's where I thought actually we should get into something like this, directly a consumer. We were into a B2B, business to business model, where we used to sell to all the showrooms, all the uh, big showrooms where they sell high end kind of jewelries and stuff. So I used to always see that, and I used to think, I think we should directly deal to the customers. And Dubai is a tourist market. So getting that knowledge, I need to work, I need to understand the customer nature, I need to understand organization, how we need to basically attract the customers, how we need to focus on this. So that was a major challenge in initial phase, because uh, my backgrounds were different. And as I said, so from, you can say, schooling days, I used to sell the products. I used to go door to door and to sell the products, and understand and learn a lot of new things, new products. How is the trend? How it has to be? Where we need to basically focus more on, and it is about attracting the customers. But it was a challenge altogether, because the major factor when it comes to a business like jewelry, Biyani Jewels is all about artificial jewelry, fashion jewelry. When we say fashion jewelry, you have hundreds of options, and in every single day you have 500 new designs, which is a major challenge for us. But now, no, because step by step, what I did was, whatever I was earning through my corporate life, I used to invest that in business. So now you can see we have 4 workshops in India where we produce 500 designs daily. So whether it is Polki Kundan, whether it is American diamond, whether it is Swarovski, whether it is designer jewelry, celebrity jewelries, all kind of stuff, whatever is there in jewelry, everything is made by us, everything. So that was a major thing which I have turned, because it was a challenge for me to compete the market. The pricing was a major factor in artificial jewelry, where you have 10 different competitors with you, and you need to still convince the customer with the right pricing, quality product, and the main part is designs. If you have variety, you need to really have that, showcase that in a proper way that customer can understand. And the main major part which I always had a challenge was how to catch the emotions of the customer. Emotions of the customer are most important aspect which I see to a retail business. So that's why I thought personally to get into this and produce design, so that I never overcome with a request which customer comes and says me, okay, I need to give this, I need to this design. When they see me, I need this design. I can. There would be for sure time required, but with time everything can be prepared. So as I said, today we produce 500 new designs, and that's, you can say, one of the major specialty, with the right pricing of the product. That is a major important thing. With the quality, we need to give the right product to the customer, and that is what I always want to, and still I'm struggling to get into more in this. But yes, at this stage, you can say somewhat we are trying to satisfy the customer, to give them whatever they need and understand their requirements. And again, as a monetary factor, as a for every business you need finance. So that finance always had a backup where from my corporate life, whatever I've earned from that was basically invested in the business. So that is where this were the 3 to 4 major challenges which I faced in my things, which I have overcome with the time and period and the experience. The major factor is experience. You need to have a proper experience. Market knowledge is very important. You need to learn every single day. You have very new things with the digital technology market right now. You need to be very, 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 very fast to grasp the things. You need to take it and you need to execute that. That is a major thing, which I always feel in any business, you can say, not this business, but in general, yes. In this business, it is very important that you produce every single day some new designs which can attract the customers. That's the major thing which we do as Biyani Jewels. So when I say collections, so in collections there are different type of collections. So when I say there is heritage collection, which is kundans, polki kundans. You can say royal Jaipuri kundans. When I say royal Jaipuri kundans which are worn by kings, maharanis, and all the stuff. So that kind of jewelries are made every single day because that's the ethnic wear which we call. Now coming to Western wear. When I say Western or fusion wear, it is basically American diamonds, Swarovski studs, titaniums, or you can say even platinum plated. All this kind of jewelries which will be there will come in Western wear. Now coming to fusion wear is very trendy right now. So when I say fusion wear, it's actually combination of all traditional, party wear, office wear, anything and everything which can be worn on any of the dresses. That is called fusion wear, and that is what is trending right now in the market. And then we go into other traditional areas which are polki kundans, which I already spoke about, gold plated, silver plated, oxidized. That is also very trending right now. Silver jewelries, super trendy and can go again with denim wear, ethnic wear, party wear in each and every store. So all of them are being created. Now, how we create them, or how we get this idea of getting this new creative things. So there are a lot of different designers in the world, and from the different designers, the only thing which I always make sure is anything which comes in new, any of the brands, any fashion brands, they produce some new design, I take a look of it for sure. And being in the market like Dubai, where you get each and everything, then you name the brand and it's here. So physically you can actually have it and check it. So you know what is the product and how is the design, sleek or thick or thin or anything which is required. So when I see that, I actually take videos and photos of the things so that I can probably implement it with different ways altogether. So that's where I always see to create the new design, mix of all of them, where you create the new design. And second thing, based on the market. Now, right now I'm living in Dubai. In Dubai, there are different requirements, but the major requirements is somebody who needs an office, somebody who needs an like let's say other crowd where they need with abayas, they need with different attires of their dresses. So based on that, we need to create long malas, we need to create short malas. In pearls, we need to create some design. So all of them, a requirement of the customer and the new designs which are coming in different fashion brands, all together, we mix it up. You can say cocktail. We make it cocktail and we produce it. Apart from that, we even produce the same kind of designs. But people who can basically don't want to go with the brands, but who want to go with the daily, where they can not spend much but can get the same designs. So both things collaborating together, we decide and we create the pieces with the pocket-friendly prices, which should not be hitting their pockets, which should not burn their pockets, and they get the same design to wear with this fashion and trendy world where as I said, we create 500 designs. So in the whole world, how many designs is created in a daily basis? So based on that, anything which is new can be worn. That's the major thing which we always think about the customer, and that is what we follow. Uh, so even in the shops, in the stores, what we have in Dubai and in India, there are a lot of people, a lot of men who ask for the jewelries. Nowadays, in fact, previous days also, not now. This was the tradition going since the ancestors, where grooms, when there's a wedding, grooms also they wear the malas, the 3-line, 4-line kundan malas, 3-line, 4-line gemstones, or you can say precious stones malas. That were produced by us by giving it to a man, where the men said, okay, there's a lady, let's I'll wear it. When he won it, we really saw that it's really looking amazing. So that's where we started even creating this designs as unique sets, you can say, worn by men also, worn by women also. And there are some bracelets. These bracelets are also basically same, like even men can wear that or women can wear that, and some fingerrings also, which are unisex, where there's no saying that okay, it is basically gender based, okay, it is for women, it is for men. So there are some common you can say Cartier style rings, which are very plain, very simple, can be worn with everything and daily wear stuff basically. So that was even one of the diversity which we thought to get into. I think to answer that right now we are having this, and first of all, this is one of the very good platforms, and you should have this kind of platforms where SMEs supporting each other is the major part, and main thing is covering that and broadcasting that is really very important. Where the small scale people, the SMEs, the startups basically get a boost on this, and apart from that, with this, as I said, digital market. This is basically a digital technology market where you will be having something very creative and very new. And this concept is really very nice and very new, where a person gets to know something and world gets to know something. And the major part is done by you. You are a mediator where you are connecting Biyani Jewels companies to the other corporate owners also and customers also all together. This is the best part. What I feel, having a platform like this, where you deliver something to all the world by having this platform. Great thing I can say. One is the first thing, keep a vision, and I can say always try to execute it. When you dream something, do it. Don't just dream it. So focus, vision, and second part is be very much prepared before you start something on market research, on financial things also. And the third and major important part is whatever you do with full confidence, so that anything comes in, because the major part is patience. You need to have a lot of patience when you get into a business. So you need to have really good patience, and that will be really very important for you to become successful. That's the three things which I always think to follow and understand, and that's the reason probably whatever I've done till now is taking me to the next level, and still a lot of things to come.